Howdy, this is Rando Gamer. Welcome to session 8 of Mercy's End. I know this is a little non-standard for our D&D videos, but this particular recording, I ended up starting the recording late for some reason. So it's missing the recap that we normally get, and also a little bit of the first part of it, which is I'm going to give the details of what happened there. So that whenever the actual recording gets going, you're not completely lost if you're following these back to back. But at the start of this particular session, the party continued to explore Kilgore's sort of hideout here. They were going deeper into the tunnels, and after crossing a bridge, Zinrat had destroyed it. That way they couldn't escape out. The theory is basically like she could fly everybody over one at a time if we needed to make an escape. The party also kind of saw all kinds of bags of flour that were over here, and Zenrad had the idea of using them to make a makeshift bomb. So basically, she had prepped a bunch of bags of flour, and using one of Sakira's abilities, the plan was to ignite it, effectively causing a massive explosion. In order to get enough enemies to make this bang worth its buck, so to speak, the group had been fairly rowdy, which resulted in a large group coming in, which the explosion did take out quite a few of them, but it also resulted in quite a larger fight than what we may have originally intended, which is where the rest of this video pick up.
Look like fuckable pieces of meat. Well, are ya? As he just readies up his great axe to hit, attack you, Zinrot.
Fuckable.
Zara just goes, I don't know about fuckable, but you look eatable.
Sakira just winks at him like,
That's going to be a 21 to hit.
That hits.
And he deals only 4 damage to you.
Ha.
The rest of the goblins are going to try to take ranged attacks at all of you, because that's about all they can do. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attacks. Most of these are terrible. Damn. So, Acteza, is your AC lower or a 14?
It is, but am I around the corner there?
Oh, let me look at the map. Oh, that is true. I didn't look at where you were. So, actually, Rayla, is your AC lower than a 14? Or a
Nope.
14?
It's a
Nope.
15.
All right. And then, Zinrot, what is your AC?
My AC is 15.
Barely misses. So they let out just a volley of arrows, most of them hitting your armor or just completely whizzing by you, as these goblins just miss all their attacks. It doesn't seem to really get in the way of their cackling, as they are still just cackling at all of you. It is now Zinrot on deck, or is your turn, Zinrot?
It's my turn. Perfect.
Yep.
As I'm going to use, as she looks at them laughing, she goes, you laugh now, but I'm going to eat you. As all 4 of her eyes glow. The blind one dimly glows, less than the other ones. As she casts at 4th level, I'm going to use Shatter.
Okay.
I mean, at 3rd level, but I'm going to use my ability. Basically, as she casts it, I'm going to use my meta magic to cast it twice. I'm going to twin spell it.
Okay.
And basically, let me see here. Is would 10 feet circle hit all of these guys, or how many of these guys would it hit?
Let's see. Yeah, that would basically hit all of them because I'm thinking a 10 feet circle would be a 2x2 square.
Yeah, it's a 2x2 square.
Yeah.
As she uses her meta magic, basically, basically two little like white circles. One goes into the center into like a small ball. As a second one, basically I'll see it's like a white see-through ball that goes past them all, and the second one overlays over the first one, making it a more white ball as it just pops with the sound of thunder exploding at the dead center of them.
Yeah. What's that damage?
It's gonna be high numbers. That's gonna be 25 damage.
All right. Is there any save or anything, or is that just it happens?
It just happens. It's yeah. No, it's a con of 15.
Oh, all right. Let's see. So you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of them. That's a fail. You said a 15?
Yep.
All right, 4 of them fail. 1 being the captain, and the 3 others being
Did it?
goblins. So I'm guessing the ones that fail take full, the ones that save
Yep.
take half.
25
Okay.
damage.
So let's see, that is going to be dead, 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 dead. Let's see.
And as they die, they just explode, and their blood just like coats the walls, and their meat chunks, just from the sheer.
They just all explode all over the walls, and the only one left standing is the captain, who looks unfazed but a little staggered from it.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action as I'm going to cast the spell Dragon Breath at 3rd level. And basically her mouth opens as she is going to fire a singularity breath that goes a 15 wide cone, point blank at them.
Oh, so you're using your breath attack?
I'm using a spell to give me my breath attack, yes.
Oh.
Actually, no, it's going to be lightning this time. She just shoots because I can pick whichever one I want.
I didn't know there was a spell called Dragon's Breath. That's
yeah,
cool.
I can give anybody a Dragon Breath spell basically if I wanted to.
That's cool.
I know, isn't it? So I can we can do like a team breath attack.
Yeah,
but
so you have your action one and then that one. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so basically she opens her mouth as her 4 eyes have lightning coming out of them as her mouth charges up and a pure white beam of lightning shoots out. No, purple lightning.
And it's a 15-foot cone, correct?
Yepers. Dex save of 15.
Sure, that Zenrock gave one to me last session, but I never used it.
Yeah, you actually still have it.
Give me just a moment.
It's going to be 4d6.
There he is.
That's 17 damage.
Alright, and you said it was a what save?
Dex save of 15.
Oh, dex save of 15. That's a fail. It's a fail. And that's a success. So everybody but the first 2 orcs in front of you, and then the last orc and the 3 of it saved.
Perfect. That's 17 damage then. The one that failed.
17, you said?
Yep. And half for whoever saved.
So the orc that just called you all fuckable pieces of meat is dead. The one behind him is dead. The one behind that is looking rough for wear, but still up.
I want their corpses to be all like husks with like little like static sparks coming out of them.
Oh yeah, they're like been electric chaired. They just flop to the ground, just kind of convulsing.
And she's just gonna look at the one in front of her and end her turn.
Alrighty. And with that, it is now the top of the round with Rayla.
Okay. I will sneak back up to this guy and do my attack with my 2 daggers again.
Okay.
First one's a 26.
That hits.
Second one is the 22.
That also hits.
First one's 7 damage, and then the second one is 6 damage.
Give me just a moment. I'm trying to see how to remove them from the tracker.
Tell you guys what, we should probably find a place to do a long rest and keep guard.
Alright, he is dead.
Haha, good shit.
Anything else you'd like to do for this turn?
Nah, we'll call it good.
Y'all good? Alright.
Good.
Then we have Acteza up with the mage on deck.
Acteza's gonna target the mage again with Sacred Flame, Dex 15.
Alrighty. That is a succeed.
That is the end of her turn.
Alright, the mage is on deck now. She is going to cast... Ding, 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 ding. She is going to cast Sleep on Sakira. Give me just a second.
I'm sorry, what's happening to me?
You're being put in a lullaby.
Yeah, you're being put to sleep.
Isn't that what an
No.
area of effect, and if you have enough on it, it can put multiple people to sleep?
Oh, it is. So she is casting it on top of Sakira, but that is actually going to be just enough to hit everybody but Rayla. Let us see here. 5d8.
Hold on, I thought I couldn't be put to sleep.
You might not. I'm immune to magical sleep as well.
I'm immune to frightening and being prone.
I can't, but it's hard to tell from the app. I don't know where I would see that.
It should be in defenses. Give me a sec. I can check for you.
Yeah,
Anybody
thank
with
you.
40 hit points or less falls asleep.
Oh yeah, I'm out. Dragon just goes slump.
You're
if
not.
I'm not-
Unfortunately, you're not immune, and your HP's
Yeah,
lower.
I'm asleep then.
So everybody everybody except Acteza and Rayla and would Morgar fall asleep?
Yes.
So everybody but Rayla and Acteza is now sleeping soundly on the floor, and that is going to be the end of the mage's turn. It is now the goblin on deck. He's going to take another pop shot at Rayla, since you are now the furthest one up in front. I'm assuming an 11 misses, so it whiffs right by you, as now is Sakira's turn. Is there a save that needs to be made for the spell? I'm assuming.
I don't think so. If she went down to sleep, unless
Yeah, no, so it skips past your turn, unless you're attacked, I believe.
attacked or like I think an ally wakes her, maybe? Is it in there?
Until the spell ends, the sleeper takes damage if someone what shakes them awake. All right,
That consumes
so
whoever that is action, if I'm not mistaken. So
yeah. So let's see, skipping past her. It is now the orc captain's turn. He's gonna take a charge right up to you, Rayla, and he is going to. Let me see what he can do. Actually, I haven't looked at his stat block just yet. Y'all got there quicker than I thought. He is going to use a multi-attack with his great axe. Oh, I don't need to roll that. Keep forgetting I can roll on the website here. I'm assuming a 12 misses, but a 20 hits.
Correct.
He's going to deal a total of 13 damage to you.
Oh boy.
Oh, you just got fucked up, huh?
Great. I'm back down to 4. It's fine. We're fine.
We're fine. I just got
It's
comboed.
fine.
He's now going to let out just a deafening like battle cry as he is now encouraging the only remaining goblin at his side, giving him advantage.
And that one that just watched that whole so many of his people just die in front of him.
Yep. It is now the end of his turn, and we are going to move back up to. Oh yeah, I can just get past everybody here. Was there an orc left? Oh no, I think you killed him. I forgot to remove him. It is now Zenrot's asleep. It is now Rayla's turn.
Cool. I'll use my double daggers on the guy in front of me again.
Alright.
First one to 25.
That hits.
So the first was 25, the second was a 9.
That misses.
The one that was 25 will do 8 damage.
Alrighty. Anything else you do for your turn?
Nope, that will be everything.
Alrighty. Then I believe the next person on deck is Acteza.
Acteza is going to shake Sakira awake as her action, and then use her bonus action to use healing light on Rayla.
Okay.
Healing her
As you shake
for
her leg, she's just like,
not great for one, but this radiant light kind of imbues Rayla, giving her a little bit more vitality.
Gotcha. And I'm assuming that's the end of your turn?
Yep.
Alrighty, it is the mage's turn up next. And he, or she, I mean, let's see. Actually. going to move all the way up their full movement to this little corner here, just enough to keep an eye on Sakira and Acteza, as she is going to cast, damn it, I forgot the word already. Firebolt. Why doesn't it have a roll for that? Okay, well, I'll just roll it. Wow, that misses very badly. She actually rolls it so badly that she was trying to whirl it up for a good old attack, and then was too eager in her attack, and then it just flies off this fucking direction. All right, and now it is Sakira's turn. Sakira, you're back on deck.
Okay, is that stupid mage still standing?
Yep,
Yeah, he
she moved up closer to you, actually.
She tried to hit us with a firebolt.
Yeah,
Dumb bitch.
miscasted it though.
Sakira is going to. Hang on, I got something coming her way.
All right.
One of those maybe, I think. Yep. I am going to cast. How badly does this mage look?
Very badly.
Okay. I am going to cast Scorching Ray, and I'm going to target 2 of them at the mage and then 1 at the orc. Ow!
Okay.
So the first 2 for the mage. Shit. That one's bad because that first one's a 10.
Misses.
That one though is a 25.
That hits.
So that mage is going to take 6 points of damage.
That mage is dead.
Awesome. And then the one, I'll describe how that looks in a second. The next one going towards the orc is a 26 to hit.
That hits.
That one is going to take 6 damage. The mage, as it gets hit, like that one Scorching Ray like misses, but the next one like hits him just like straight in the face and just blows a hole like right through the middle of his head.
Damn. All right. Yeah. Just fucking dead.
And that will be it for Sakira's turn.
All righty. So now I believe. Let me get rid of sleep. So I believe if the caster dies, does the spell end?
If it was concentration, yes.
Yeah, if it was a concentration, then yeah.
Let me check that.
But I don't think sleep is. I think it's an
Nope.
effect.
Yeah, it doesn't look like concentration. So
Yeah.
that is still in effect. Next up is the Orc War Chief. He's going to do a multi-attack directed toward Rayla.
Good God, Rayla.
About to get fucked up.
Since you're standing in his way, 19, I assume, hits.
Yep.
Damn. Duck it. You can dodge a wrench. She can dodge orc
Well,
boss.
you have uncanny dodge, right?
I believe she does, but she didn't take it last turn.
Yeah, I did not.
So that's going to be 6 damage.
No, well, down.
Okay. Then he is going to move right past you and use his next attack on Zinrot.
Actually, I'm glad he's gonna whip me up that way.
And that's going to be at advantage.
Wake me up. Wake me up inside.
It's going to be a 20 to hit,
That
which
hits.
I'm assuming hits. And he's going to deal a total of 15 damage to you.
You guys just hear her make a loud, high-pitched screech as her head goes up, and she is now unconscious and on her death saves.
Next up, the goblin is going to take his turn. Well, he cannot get past the 2 downed members, so he is just going to sit his merry ass right next to the downed Rayla.
Oh. Surprised he didn't go in for an attack.
Not yet.
So looking at her, I might stab you. No, not yet.
Yeah, right now he's just kind of laughing in your face, like
Oh, that's fucked up.
he's just pointing and laughing, and it's gonna end his turn there. It is now gonna be Zenrot's turn. I'm making your death save. Damn, okay. And then Rayla, I'm making yours.
That could have been good or bad. We do not know.
Right.
That could have been like, damn, that was a high roll, or damn, that was a low roll.
Acteza, you're up.
Are you able to consume an action to use 2 bonus actions?
I don't know that one.
No, I'm not gonna rule it that way. Fair effort though.
Acteza is going to use Sacred Flame on the orc. It's a Dex
Okay.
15.
Dex 15. Give me just a second. I'm actually getting rid of some tabs to make this a lot easier. Alright. Dex save. That's a fail.
The orc is taking 8 radiant damage.
Alright, he is looking rough for wear.
And then she's going to use her bonus action to use Healing Light on Zenrot.
Alrighty.
Healing her for 5.
Alright, Zenrot, you are up.
Ta-da!
At the end of your turn, I'm assuming.
It is
Can you bring
indeed.
somebody back up with a health potion?
Yes.
Okay.
It's an action to give it, like, to feed it to somebody else, basically.
You gotta feed it to him
Right.
like a bird.
I will say you can throw it as an action and it would still work.
You just throw a glass bottle at their face.
Yes, because the way I'm viewing it is like the initial 1 damage of getting glass shattered on you is then replaced by the healing.
So it's like you lose 1 point of healing to do the healing. That's fair.
Yeah, but you still do some healing. So it is Sakira. It is your turn now.
Okay. Rayla is still down, right?
Rayla is down. Yes.
How far away is she from me?
She is, I'm going to say that's 25, nope, 15 feet from you.
Okay, then I'm going to... Wait, is there anything around me that can make an opportunity attack?
You would have to go through an
No, not
orc
at
to
this
get
moment.
to her.
What?
You'd have to go through an orc to get to her.
There's an orc right beside her, but nothing within 5 feet of you at this moment.
Okay, well then I am going to use my bonus action to Misty Step to Rayla and then give her a health potion.
Okay, the only unoccupied space that you could see, I'll say some of your movement to see it, is right next to a goblin, but past the war chief.
Shit.
It's better than the war chief, I'll say that, or the captain.
No, yeah, no. This is true. Then, yeah, we'll Misty Step there and then use whatever movement speed that I need to get to Rayla to give her that potion.
Okay.
But it's only a standard health potion, so it's, what, like 2d4 plus 2?
I think something like that, yeah.
Let's look here.
Yeah, let's double check real quick.
I believe it's 2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2.
So-
Yep.
Rayla
You're right.
will heal 3, 4, 5 hit points.
Rayla, you are back up with 5 HP.
It's the best I could do. Sorry, I don't have any healing spells.
No, you're good.
And then that will consume Sakira's action.
Okay. All right. Next up is, I believe, the War Chief. Yep, the War Chief is up, and the Goblin as well. So the War Chief thing, well, the War Chief is going to take his attack. He's going to do a multi-attack against the only two people around him. I feel so bad, but it's the only people he can reach.
Life by the lemons.
Does a 16 hit Rayla?
Yes.
God damn it.
And does the 9, or I'm assuming a 9 doesn't hit, use it, right?
No, she just fucking, like, when he brings attack, she just uses her horn to, like, parry him.
Rayla, you take a total of 7 damage.
Great. I
Just
love it.
Falls
So
right back
hard.
down.
Love it so much.
So she just like gets up for like 5 seconds and then just boom. Right
I'm
back.
dead again. It's
Basically.
fine. Cry, get a quarter now.
The Goblin is still just laughing his ass off, but he sees Sakira just bam right next to him, and is just startled as the Goblin is now going to attack you, Sakira. And he gets advantage on his roll. 22 to hit. And deals 5
yeah,
damage
that
to you, Sakira.
I am going to use which one was this?
The Goblin.
I invoke Hellish Rebuke.
Okay. Does that just hit?
Yep.
Yes. Well, it's a Dexterity saving throw of 15.
Ah.
So, yeah, as she hits,
That fails?
it fails. Okay. Yeah. So as she gets hit, she just like squints her eyes and just like does that like blank death stare. She points a finger at it and flames develop around it. And it is going to take. Oh fuck yeah! 16 points of fire damage.
Yeah, you like fucking overkilled it. It is burned to char.
she just looks at it and goes, pain.
Yeah, and it feels pain. It's just like dead.
Yeah.
It did.
It is now Zinrat's turn. I believe you're back up.
Zinrat will use her bonus action as her 4 eyes begin to glow purple as she begins to dragon throat sing out loud as she's going to activate Blade Song. That actually
Mongolian
is like
throat singing, yeah.
well, but in D&D, because Boulder Gate,
Yeah.
that's what Dragonborn sound like when they sing too.
Yeah, they're like
They just have some serious bass going on.
yeah, they're
Oh yeah.
even the females, it was actually a female Dragonborn. It was like
It's
it's
deep
like
as
what the
shit.
fuck?
And as she holds her dragon great sword in her mouth, she's gonna bring it down with all her might at him.
Okay.
Does 18 hit?
That let me look at the thing. That hits.
Good shit. Get shit on. That's 13 damage as she brings the amethyst jagged blade down at a diagonal angle with her neck motion.
All right, and you're making sure this is adding the D6 force.
Oh, let me add that too. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta remember that. Make that 16 damage.
All right, he is starting to look bloody.
And then,
And
let me see here. Bear with me.
no, it didn't.
And that is well end my turn.
All right, it is now Acteza. Rayla, I'm making your death save now. Alrighty.
Acteza is going to use her bonus action to consume the last of her healing light. So 2d6 this time to bring Rayla back up with 4 HP.
Watch her
Okay.
just get right back down. And you're like, motherfucker.
And then she's going to cast Sacred Flame on the orc there again. Dex 15.
Alrighty. He fails.
And takes 9 radiant damage.
Alright, definitely burning some of them. He is bloody. Bloody for sure.
And that will be the end
alright.
of her turn.
It is now Sakira.
Okay, so Orc Beast is still alive, right?
Yep, the orc captain is still up.
Is
not-
there any? What else is still alive around us?
Nothing that you can see.
Awesome. Okay. Am I close to the orc guy?
Yes, he is within 8 feet of you. Or, yeah, 5 feet of you, really.
Is going to hold up. I'm gonna clap her hands together and pull apart, and you'll see her Doomblade being formed.
Okay.
As she just slowly walks towards the orc captain, dragging the tip against the ground. Sparks are flying everywhere. And she goes in for a vicious attack.
Okay, he walks right over Rayla's unconscious body.
The 19 hit.
The 19
She's
does
not
hit.
unconscious anymore. I got her back up, but
Oh,
Yeah,
you walk right over her body, and luckily you don't hit her or anything as she just starts to get back up.
Okay. He's going to take apparently 6 damage. Necrotic.
Alright.
wait, was that the?
That was an Eldritch
That
Blast.
was, yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say you
No,
might
no,
actually be able to
yeah,
do
that's
more.
right.
I don't, because doesn't your blade do some extra shit?
Yeah, it does a bunch extra.
Does it? Because I never knew.
Well, because of the new
Well, yeah,
the
you
new
need a
weapon you got.
3d6 necrotic.
Yeah, well, yeah. So I just did the 3d6 necrotic, which does.
And then your blade on top is a 2d6. To go ahead and roll that.
One second, goddamn, this is hard. Shit. Fucking hell. I will never use the phone again. I swear to God. I promise you all my it will be set up as normal. So it does the regular damage with the Doomblade damage.
Yep, it stacks.
I didn't know that. I've been rolling just straight Doomblade this
Yeah,
entire time.
Doomblade is really fucking powerful if you got a great magic item paired with it.
Okay, so it does 9 plus 11, so 20.
How would you like to do this?
Oh fuck yeah! So Sakira looking all fucking Wednesday Addams-ish, as she's just dragging the tip of the Doomblade across the ground as it sparks everywhere. She steps up over Rayla and she picks up the Doomblade to not, scrape Rayla up, and just with one swift movement upward with her Doomblade, she cuts him in half from like mid thigh up towards right shoulder.
Damn. Yeah, you just cleave him in two. You go right through his femur as you all just hear like a and then straight through the pelvis. Almost catches you for a bit, but that necrotic damage just sees you gotta force your way through as you just hit each of the ribs, just all the way up until you finally are caught on the clavicle. So you don't make it all the way through, but that clavicle is like where your blade finally meets its stopping point as it just slops like a banana peel on the ground.
Right, like as the Doomblade stops, she'll let go of it so the blade disappears.
That's cool.
Hell yeah. And as of now, the encounter is over.
Can we take a 15-minute break?
Sure. Yeah.
Just get drinks and bathroom.
Yeah, sure. Let's do that.
Yes.
Oh, so now that everybody's back,
Nope, I disappeared.
well, never mind. I guess we'll keep waiting.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
So even Acteza, you could see this because it's just in your 60 feet of dark vision, or just vision in general. What you all see ahead of you looks to be like some food tables, kind of like a tavern. You see bread, like some assortment of bread and gruel and all kinds of like food items just savagely thrown around everywhere, and some seats, some overturned in the ruckus of intruders. And Rayla, you specifically to your left can see what looks to be like like a crude looking tavern kind of kitchen. There's some cleavers and meat there, as well as some like recipe books, bags of flour, ale, some storage, and of course all those like uh, um, torch sconces just leading all the way around. Having barely survived the last encounter, what does everybody's blood look like? I'm assuming red, but we have some tiefling and dragon and elf. What does your blood look like?
Blue. With like it almost like a low a shine to it. Like when you look at like mineral rocks and you see a shine ever so often. You get what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
You, Rayla, what does your blood color look like?
Uh,
It can be any color, given what you are.
I'm gonna go with a dark purple.
Dark purple. And then what about you, Sakira?
Hers is black.
Black, okay. Just like her soul, I got you. And then Acteza, how about you?
Acteza's would be green, but Acteza's actually pretty healthy. I only took the 6 points of damage from the area of effect spell.
Oh, okay. Well, still good to know. So, what are you all doing at this time? The only one of you that seems to be healthy at this point is Acteza, who, during our downtime, does seem to be kind of withdrawn of spell slots.
Zinra is heavily fucked up, so she's like slumped in a corner, with her eyes like barely open. She is exhausted.
Rayla's just laying on the ground, not moving.
Sakira is sitting cross-legged with her notepad in her lap, writing this last encounter.
Acteza would go up to inspect the room with the tables and everything to see if it's safe. And then, assuming it is safe, she would recommend the whole party come in there to rest before moving deeper.
Okay. So when you get to where you are now, you can see down this hallway. It goes to about there when there's not a door on the map, but there seems to be. I can just draw it in. There is what seems to be like a pretty fortified armored door just about there.
Yeah, Zinra's just gonna slump her ass over there and lay in this area. I could take first watch.
And I'll say also, as you moved through, you would catch a glimpse of this direction. You see what looks to be another wooden not drawbridge, but wooden bridge. Excuse me, that you came over before.
Wait,
Just here.
If we need to take a rest, can we just go back to the start?
I meta-wise, I don't think so. That way we can make sure they don't try to leave this place. Whoever might still be here, we could at least make sure that no one tries to flee.
The only entrance that you do know of is basically cut off. unless they are acrobats.
That is true.
That you do know of, though. But
I don't like the way he says that.
I guess the big thing too is whether or not we're looking for a long rest or a short rest. I know for warlocks we regen spell slots off a short rest versus long rest, or we get it on either or. But
Right. But we can do it with short rest.
yeah,
Long rest for me, for like reals.
yeah, I believe everybody will benefit from a short rest. Even the rogue. I don't think you really used anything that requires you a long rest, but the wizard for sure slash sorcerer, yeah, would more need a long rest. That's just me talking meta here.
if we're going
Tough
to
decision.
take a longer rest than just a quick recuperation, I think going back to the shard is the best course of action. We can't.
I can agree.
Yes, if we're worried about them escaping, I mean, if they have any sort of force the same size they currently have, us resting here would just result in us all dying anyways.
Well, then Zenrot's gonna make her way over to this bridge. She's gonna use her sword to cut the two lines here.
Yeah, it's at this moment when you do that you catch eyes with a patrol of orcs, about 3 in number. And before they could react to anything, you cut the bridge. Though you do see one of them start to pull out a crossbow.
You know, like you know, like when like you catch your dog do something and they go like wide-eyed with something in their mouth and they run away.
Yeah.
Well, since they're not acrobatics, she's gonna run away and look just like that as she runs back.
Yeah, and I mean they're powerless to do anything because this is about a 20-foot gap here. And even with a running jump, I'm still not going to give these orcs that much athletic ability. So.
And she just goes, "Guys, I think a patrol saw me."
As you're running away, you see them turn around and start running a different direction.
A patrol saw me, guys. Guys, a patrol saw me, and I'm tired.
I'm tired.
I'll give you all 15 seconds to decide what you do.
Oh, we need someplace for a long rest.
Done.
That's what I basically said. If we're doing a short rest here, if we're doing a long rest, we go to the shard. Especially now that they're aware of where we're at.
5.
Shard it is then.
Yeah, I agree, Shard.
As you all say this, you hopefully you're bamfing into the portal as the patrol is about right here.
Bamfing it is hard. Misty stepping.
Where's the patrol at?
Right where those bags of flour are. They have caught their way up in the last 15 seconds around.
Oh, it's a roundabout way. Those dicks.
Yep, that's what the 15-second time limit was to make a decision or another encounter.
GTFOing out of here as fast as possible.
Yeah, she goes flying mode and hovers over the ground and goes straight into the portal and straight into the hot springs.
As you enter through the portal, I'm going to just give you the benefit of the doubt and presume you close it right behind you.
I mean, rest in pieces if they come in this bitch.
Do we need to close it? I thought we had it in a way that only we were able to go through it.
I guess that's true, but because of the portal, I've just kind of taken my own inspiration to leave it that if the portal's open in time, they can jump through it.
Okay.
That would be the only way something could get into into the shard, given that everything else in the wish basically protected it. That's your only weak spot is the portal. Just given the time, I will say actually one of the orcs is able to jump right into the portal right behind all of you, but none of the others. He's actually now looking dumbfounded at what he's looking at.
He's gonna get fucked by a bunch of kobold, and then I'm gonna go fuck a bunch of
I was gonna say
kobold.
Acteza would activate her green flame blade and make an attack with her scythe on him or sickle.
Sure.
And
I'll let everybody go ahead and do something in this time, and I'll also throw in a horde attack for 21 fucking kobolds.
23 to hit for Acteza.
Oh shit.
That hits.
He's gonna take 5 slashing, and then 5 fire damage.
Okay, you definitely chip off some of his health as he's starting to just kind of rage in a barbaric way, trying to stand up as you're just kind of wailing into him. He's still down on one knee.
17 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
And he's going to take 6 plus 6, so 12 damage total.
Okay, he's looking rougher for wear. Zinrot?
Zinrot's just gonna look at her kobolds and be like, "Feed my children, feed!"
Let's see. I'm gonna just kind of rule that as like a war cry from like their mistress, and the kobolds will now have an advantage on their horde attack.
Hell yeah. She just she stands there on 2 feet, not 4 feet. She stands tall and proud as she looks at the poor orc.
Rayla, anything you want to do?
Nah, I'm just gonna watch. Still on the ground.
Yeah.
bleeding
So.
people pain.
Yeah, so this poor barbaric orc. By the way, this was going to be a barbarian, an orc barbarian, but he rages, but he is just overcome by a swarm of just fucking kobolds going at him, and this is no meager like a couple of kobolds. This is a purple tidal wave of just fucking 21 kobolds, including Skexel in there, just like a pack of piranhas just starting to swarm all around. You can barely even see the orc under this. I'm just gonna go ahead and roll a bunch of fucking d20s.
Get shit on.
Get shit on your ass.
Who knew your destiny was to become kobold shit?
Let's see. So, wow, everybody but 3 of them hit.
Dead.
Out.
Very dead.
Hop aboard the murder train.
So, they deal a total of 88 damage as this orc is shredded down to bone.
They can kill anybody of us.
I rolled 18 d8 claw attacks.
Oh my god.
As they just slowly over time, even the orc resisting half of that damage still overkills it as he is just fucking mauled to death. His fingers are bitten off, all his fingers. His toes are just bitten completely off. They even bite his eyes out and his ears off as he is just slowly devoured over time. You all slowly watch a bunch of 21 kobolds happily rubbing their belly, well fed, walk back into the cave.
Zinrat's gonna pick up Rayla with her mouth, and she's gonna fly and basically put both of them, like, she's just gonna go dive directly into the hot springs.
Oh, you and Rayla? Okay.
Yep.
All right, I'll say for purposes, your equipment doesn't have to go into the hot springs, so you both find yourself both whiskily relaxing in the hot springs. You actually both are being taken care of by the kobolds at this point. They're bringing you drinks or food, or just giving you like a shoulder rub or a wing rub. Either or. What about the rest of the group?
Sakira will definitely be taking her rest in her quarters and going to visit her nice little pets.
That's not rest.
Sure, leisure activities, we'll call it.
Leisure.
You now are greeted by your two usual kobolds, as well as the third new one you've added to this edition. Ready and awaiting.
She just
Roll
she,
for
like,
performance.
very, very swiftly just drops her dress to the ground, walks into the bedroom, beckoning them to follow and commanding a whole bunch of different BDSM things like get down on the ground, lick her feet.
Yeah, they're
stuff like
already
that.
dressed in like gimp outfits. Or
Oh
whatever
my
you call
god.
Oh god, come on, Sakira, rock their world. Fuck yeah, 20.
it. Damn. Yeah, you completely dominatrix these three kobolds.
Yeah, like periodically throughout the shard, you could hear the crack of a whip and some muffled groans from kobolds.
Is that
Yeah,
the
you
glass whip?
just. Oh god, the glass whip.
The glass whip.
No, that's
That's
Colt's
that's
campaign, but
yeah. I was gonna
basically-
say, unless Sakira's
Oh.
acquired one, but
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can hear Sakira uses once again like thaumaturgy, but you can hear her voice louder as she's just screeching at them. Whose good puppies are you? Whose good puppies are you?
Yeah, they just say, Mistress Sakira.
You hear a swift whoosh again.
And then Acteza.
in stark contrast, Acteza would have gone back to study for part of it, a little bit of more of her dragon book, and then also kind of like researching a little bit more on her warlock books that she has in her personal library, just looking at kind of different tracks that warlocks are known to go down, specifically the celestial track, kind of trying to form a better battle plan, because it seems like pretty much every encounter we have, while she has taken some healing, it seems we have to retreat after every battle or so.
I will say you're about nearing the end of this tome of the Dragon Pantheon. It wasn't an extensive one. It's only more common knowledge for humans. Hello? My headset just died and turned itself back on. Anyways, when you reach the final chapter of the Pantheon book, it seems very sparse. It just talks about the like fables and basically human muling. And what I mean by that is, in a lot of books, the authors take liberties, as you well have accustomed to. Some stories and some myths are dragged far longer than they really were originally set out to be. Of course, most authors love to embellish dragons into their stories, and it is not uncommon in this last chapter either, as you hear about dragons slain by heroes of old. But oddly enough, seems to be some tampering at the end of the book. It looks like somebody had written something in it. You see a passage just saying about the fall of a dragon named Zotha. It says the death of this dragon is unknown. It only says that this was an ancient dragon that was felled by unknown means, and it's written in the back of the book like in a pen, or I guess a quill, ink and quill. But and Zosa is Zotha.
Cool,
And I will say it does say she belonged to the Red Dragons, and that's all. That's all that's left at the very ledger of the bottom of the last page. And then what else were you doing?
Then kind of digging into the warlock books, kind of looking for um, kind of like training books on like the celestial track of the warlocks. Basically, just trying to form a better tactical approach to encounters to kind of avoid this having to retreat after like one or two.
So, kind of to narrow this down, so you're looking at like warlocks under your like deity kind of thing, like their previous tactics.
Yeah, essentially. So yeah, kind of think of it like a instruction manual type thing is but you know, in that time period it'd be more kind of like just manuscripts on what other warlocks have done and what they were capable of essentially.
Okay. Give me a religion check just to kind of see if how well you understand the verbiage.
It's 21.
Oh, okay. So pretty much all you read is clear to you. You see some like at first to like the untrained eye, it looks like chanting and poetry, just cants almost. But to the warlock, especially one that aligns with the pantheon a lot of these warlocks followed, or at least were under the powers of, you can read this just like any other normal book. A lot of it talks about the healing light that most of them gained from their patrons, not much akin from the abilities you already have found yourself to have, being able to heal your party mates as you have done so. Most of them talk about playing a support role, more like playing a backline support in their party, either bolstering through Eldritch Blast and other forms of more powerful magic they unlock later in their life, and some just playing more of a clerical kind of role that you see, uh, going fully into the depths of healing. Neither of these differentiating roles seem to stand out as a bad choice to you, but they all seem to be a good choice nonetheless. None of them seem to be very brash, though. Just as you are known to be yourself, you're an intelligent, kind of take the back foot person. And all of these people seem to have done the same role as well. They never really went headlong into a fight, more took the deceptive, stealthy approach. Anything else you'd like to do during your long rest?
Now, outside of that, typical kind of set up fire in the sort of fireplace, and then kind of some tea, and then head to bed after that.
Oh, yeah. What kind of tea?
At this particular time, probably something like chamomile, kind of just a soothing tea before heading to bed.
Mm-hmm. And does Acteza? I think I would see her making a hot tea, or how would you see it?
Oh, definitely a hot tea after an encounter like that.
Okay. Yeah, it's very soothing to both the mind and the body as you drink this tea, and you're able to wistfully go to sleep. And what about you, Rayla? As you're whisked to this hot spring bath, what are you doing for the rest of your rest? You can stay in the bath, of course, but anything you'd like to do?
I'll stay in the bath for a little bit, but then I'm tired, so I will then get out and retreat to my quarters to go to sleep.
Sure. And I would say, given the time y'all spent since your last rest here, they have pretty much finished off your quarters. It looks the exact same as Sakira's, and it is next door to it as well.
I'm sorry.
So yeah, unfortunately, you do have some disturbing noises coming through the wall, but not enough to keep you fully awake. There's enough like thickness between the walls to muffle a good bit of it out. And then
Don't
Zinrod,
mind the noise.
yeah. Every occasion, just a thaumaturgy screaming, but you're able to sleep outside of that. And then Zinrod, I'm assuming you're in the bath the whole 8 hours?
Oh yeah, she just has her head out of the water, just barely, with her mouth open, so the kobolds can just throw meat and
Every now and then when you breathe, you blow nose bubbles in the water.
oh, absolutely, she absolutely does. But yeah, and then she'll just leave her mouth open for them to feed her from time to time.
Okay. Alrighty. So, we all re-adjourn, I'm assuming, back after the 8 hours. Who would be the first to wake up to kind of bring their group together?
Sakira will get up. She'll rise. She'll rise nice and early, fully dressed this time, with a big smile on her face.
Alright.
I would say Acteza
Okay.
wouldn't be short after, just trying to get breakfast going.
Gotcha.
I was gonna say, if you want to be like up first, already making breakfast, Sakira will just kind of come out and like she's not good for cooking or like help like that, so she'll just keep you social company and just be like, sorry if it was too loud last night. She smiles.
Oh, don't worry about me. I've got a nice fireplace, so the crackling of that's muffled most of it.
Most of
Zinrot will wake up next, but what she's gonna do is she's just gonna like slither out of the hot tub, of the hot springs with very tired eyes, as she's just gonna slither over to the campfire where breakfast is being made, waiting to be fed again. She's just gonna lay there lazily.
Okay. And breakfast is served just like it always is every morning. Nothing gourmet, but definitely some kind of like potato and steak, like soup. Almost more like a chowder, I'd say, or not a chowder, but a gumbo maybe.
Gumbo.
She just has.
Motherfucker!
Oh.
Oh. What just happened? Did you fall?
No, I dropped the fucking paintbrush.
Womp. Womp.
Bitch, I spent all day yesterday painting that wall and it got on my gray wall, motherfucker.
Damn.
I'm gonna have to do touch-ups again.
It's all right. So, as you all finish eating your breakfast, I assume you're all right back at it again, coming back into the stronghold?
Yeah.
That would be the plan. Acteza would try and make a stealth out of the portal to kind of check out the area before we kind of fully get engaged.
Stealth how?
Well, I mean, it's a portal in the middle of the room, so like there's not a whole lot kind of like
Yeah.
peeking out your head before like fully exposing her body.
I gotcha. So as you peek your head out, you do see what looks to be 3 orcs just kind of sitting around, almost like preemptively waiting for something to happen. This was the last known location they found you in, so they seem to be standing guard at where you last left.
Okay, let's see what I've got here. She's gonna cast Disguise Self, to look roughly like a goblin.
Okay.
The shortest she could go, or like the range she could go as far as height and build would be, she'd be pretty skinny for a goblin, and I'm trying to remember goblin sizes, but she
Like
could be
2.5, maybe 3 feet tall.
Yeah, so the smallest she could get down would be about 4-ish feet, so she'd look pretty tall for a goblin. It's not meant to like hold up really well to inspection.
Okay.
But it helps.
Yeah.
It stays their blade for all of a moment. The crossbowman here still has his crossbow trained right on you, but the others seemed initially like they were going to attack, but they stopped for a moment. Oh, you're kind of tall for a goblin.
I am.
And what's with the portal?
Magic.
Roll a deception.
Just
Roll
shrugs
roll a
magic.
deception at that. I mean,
That's a 20.
You're trying to gaslight him. I love it.
let's see. All three orcs look at each other and shrug their shoulders. Checks out with me.
Magic?
So, I haven't seen you around a stronghold lately. Who are you?
One of the new recruits. They liked me because I was tall.
Makes sense. The bigger the better. Are like the rest of y'all just watching right behind him or something?
Yeah.
Okay. It's at this moment you would notice some like scurrying going on. You just hear like a as you look up, you notice a very giant spider just kind of on the ceiling looking at you.
Well, that's a creepy ass spider.
Well, I mean, some might find it creepy, but that's my pet, Skitters. Because he skitters and all that. As you just...
A little on the nose, but appropriate.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty smart too.
I'm gonna use alter self to turn myself into a goblin.
Okay.
But this time she's gonna make herself like really small for a goblin.
Okay. Like 2 feet tall or something?
Yeah, like she on that like yeah.
Or maybe
and
1 feet tall. I might be oversizing goblins right now.
And she's just gonna pop out of the portal.
Oi! You didn't tell us you had a mate.
I'm pretty sure I just said magic, so...
And then she does a
Fucking
thumbs
wizards.
up. A thumbs up and goes, yeah, magic.
And who are you?
Who me? Who are you?
Oh, well, I'm one of the guards around here, so I'll be asking the questions. Who are you? What's your name?
Oh, you're a guard? You know, that's actually a pretty noble role you picked up. Your family must be proud of you.
A roll of persuasion?
Can Sakira also use disguise self to make her look like one of the orcs?
I guess, yeah.
Rayla's also going to shapeshift into a goblin and come out.
Sakira's just gonna pop out of the portal too.
I rolled a 9.
At this point, you're all out of the portal because you all look like goblins and orcs. Now that's a war band if I've ever seen one. We've needed some new boys around here. We just lost a bunch last night.
Yeah, we heard a whole bunch of them got painted on the wall. Like, splat.
Yeah,
Actually,
they
we are
were
here
sure
on
tasty this morning.
Security pipes up. And she says, actually, we are here in strict orders from Kilgore to replace you. You've been relieved. You can go now.
You sound real proper for an orc. Who
She
are
goes,
you?
I mean, you do bad, we do good. Get fucked out.
Roll a persuasion check or deception check. I can see either one. Actually, I'm gonna have to make you roll both. You're gonna have to roll a deception and a persuasion to fool and then make them leave.
Okay, well, deception is a 20.
Okay.
Persuasion is an 11.
Well, you do sound like an orc, so I do trust you, lad, but I don't know. Kilgore wouldn't like it if we all just up and leave our post.
Boom. My name, Boom Boom. We replace you. You are fired. Go away.
Fired on whose order? Not you.
Kilgore. That's why we're here. Don't you listen? Stupid
Is
little
that
goblin.
right? Let me just go ask Kilgore myself then.
Why don't we go together?
All right, that's fine with me.
You gonna get it. You gonna get Boom Boom.
Yeah,
Uh,
you're
he's
in
just-
trouble.
as the attention's kind of away from the portal because they're focused on Sakira, I'm going to close the portal so there's no risk of them making an escape into the shard.
I mean, it's okay if they do. There's some hungry kobolds on the other side.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
looks at Skitters and just go back to your nest, Skitters. We'll take care of this. Go eat on your din.
Yeah, Skitters, go eat din.
And Skitters just kind of walks off or skitters away.
He skitters away.
As they start kind of whisking y'all closer to the doors, and I'll leave. Is there anything else y'all'd like to do before anything else happens?
No.
All
I'm
right,
good.
so this guard just kind of opens up the doorway here as he leads you all into what looks to be like a war room.
Can't see anything.
You're good. I'm getting to it.
Oh, okay.
And in front of you, you all see what looks like the most decorated and well shined up orc you have ever seen. Which I can't click on him for some reason. Oh, there we go. In one hand, he's holding a nice embroidered shield, and then the other one, he's holding a fairly large axe. By his side are two sleeping wargs.
We came here as replacements. I have the letter in my pocket.
He's just looking down at the war map. He doesn't even look up. Yeah, boss. These guys said you were firing us, and that you were gonna replace us. You kind of can see he's starting to kind of get some beads of sweat down. I'd say the orcs you've encountered are about 6 feet tall, while this one's standing a good 7.5 feet tall. He's definitely looking the meanest and greenest.
Let me see here. Just trying to see how I want to do this. So there is a time and a place. Everything.
So, you're meaning to tell me these
Warlock just came in here and told you boys what to do. And you think the best thing to do is bring them here into my war room and just let them stretch about. I don't know these ugly motherfuckers.
Actually, sir, there's more to the story. Watch this. And she's going to cast Shatter with Twin Magic directly on him to hit the dot,
Okay.
to hit all of them.
Actually, I need to reset up my encounter thing real quick, so give me a moment.
Or should I put Cloud of Daggers on them? What do you think, guys? I could do 2 Cloud Daggers.
I don't know what the radius is on them are.
5. It's 5 foot. Cloud Daggers is 5 foot.
So
then you're only gonna
GM
get
to
one.
Players, GM to players, real quick.
Yes.
I'm just gonna say you're gonna want to pull everything out of your ass because this encounter did not include all these extra orcs. And this
That's-
encounter was always already. I was planning for somebody to possibly die to this.
Oh shit.
Let's go. So I'm gonna cast it basically right here. So at that point to hit all 4 of them with the double shatter.
All right, give me just a moment. I'm
All
still setting
4.
up the encounter.
Is there wargs next to him? Is that what's happening?
Yeah, there's 2
Yeah.
wargs that are
Okay.
now like awake with all the shouting. As you see him kind of starting to go into a fit of rage. And you said where are you placing it?
I'm putting it right here. So I'm gonna hit. So it's a 10-foot circle, and so I place it there. It will only hit here.
Okay, I'll say I'll give you if you put it on the corner of the war table, it'll hit 3 of them, but you can't hit all 4.
Well, if I place it directly the point directly on him, I would hit all of them.
I guess that's true. The squares aren't like a great reference. That's why I like D&D Beyond's new thing because you can shape it to the map. So I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one just because the encounter is upscaled now.
Cool beans, SpaghettiOs. Cool beans. Thank you. Let's see here. So that's a sorcery point.
I'm gonna reset for long rest.
It's gonna be. Oh, that was a great fucking roll. One more time, please. That was
40.
Yes, 40 damage on all of them.
And it's a what save?
It's a D. It is a. Oh shit! Didn't mean to do that. Con 15.
Constitution. Okay. So, Kilgore saves.
That bitch.
Let's see. Warg saves. Other warg saves. The orc fails. So the orc fails, everybody else saves.
How many saves?
All but one warg. The one in the corner failed.
Damn. Well, it's 40 damage in total. 20 damage for the others.
All right. How much health does a warg have? Okay. So this warg has died. Everybody else is looking rough for wear except for the boss. He's looking fine. Kilgore is standing proud and tall.
Are we in initiative?
Not yet.
No, at this moment, everybody roll initiative. I'll say that took up the surprise.
15.
Damn it.
Oh, I like that it already adds in your initiatives. That's nice. Dude, I gotta have a class session with all the DMs and teach y'all how to do this because this makes this easy as shit.
Oh, cool. I'm down.
Like, all I have is 3 tabs open. I have all my initiatives. I can see your sheets. I can see all your rolls. I can roll for myself and have the map open. I have like all 15 different tools and 3 tabs.
That's cool.
All my other tabs are just for side info. And then Sakira.
Shit, sorry, we're rolling initiative, right?
Yep.
Campers.
It's time to duel.
That would be an 18 for Sakira.
All right, 18. I gotcha. So, top of the initiative, Kilgore goes first.
God damn it.
Let's see what Kilgore is capable of real quick, because it does not look. Where is it? Body. So Kilgore, he is going to leap right over top of the table and come up straight to
shit.
both Acteza and Zinrat, and he's going to make 3 attacks against both of you.
Like, so 6 in total?
Well, no, just 3. I haven't spread it out.
Oh, okay. I was like, God damn, 6 attacks? Yeah, a few of us are gonna die.
First off, he's going to use his legendary aspect of Dread. Everybody within 30 feet of him needs to make a wisdom saving throw or be frightened for a minute.
Ha, I'm immune to being frightened.
As he looks all of you right in the face and just slobber all over you.
Zinrat doesn't fucking blink. She just looks him dead in the eye. As a small 1-foot goblin.
You said which save?
Wisdom. I
Are
need
we
a
all-
wisdom from everybody.
18.
You pass. So you are not frightened.
You said wisdom?
Wisdom, correct.
Come on, you dumb bitch. That would be a 5.
Sakira, you are frightened.
Damn.
So you can't. I believe you can't attack him, or it's a disadvantage, and you have to move away from him.
A frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight. The creature can't willingly move closer to the source of its fear.
Okay, so you can stay where you are or move farther away, and then yeah, everything will be at disadvantage.
Fan-fucking-tastic.
Indeed.
And I'll let you re-roll your save at the start of every at your turn every time.
Much approved.
And then Rayla, wisdom save. I think she might be away.
Could you roll that wisdom save for me? I'm on my phone to head
You're good.
home now.
I gotcha. You saved. You rolled really good. And so that's it. The only one that's frightened at this moment is Sakira.
Fan-fucking-tastic.
And then now he's gonna make his 3 attacks.
Oh shit. Doesn't someone get an advantage on hitting a frightened target?
I don't believe so.
Hope not.
I'm gonna say no just for now.
Cool shit.
I'm not gonna throw something that hard at you just yet. So 21, 23, and a 15 to hit. He's gonna take his first 2 attacks against Zinrat for mouthing off at him, and then the last one against Acteza.
And what were the 2 hits?
21, 23, and then the last one's a 15 for Acteza.
Those both hit.
You will take a total of 18 damage.
Okay.
And then if the 15 hit, you take 10 damage, Acteza.
Yep, that's 10 for Acteza.
Alright, and then that's going to be his turn. One of the wargs is up now. This warg is going to circle his way around to Sakira. And then he is going to just take a bite, because that's all they can do. I'm going to say an 8 misses. You barely just dodge out of the way as this gnashing maw just right at you.
It does miss.
Then Orc B is up next. They all rolled decently well. And that is actually going to be the orc right behind you here, Rayla, and he is going to take an attack with his short sword. That is a 20 to hit. And he deals 6 damage to you.
Oof.
How dare he?
And then it is now Sakira. You are up.
Jesus Christ. So I have disadvantage on fucking everything, not just the game.
Everything, as long as he is inside of you. Yep.
How far away is he from me?
He's 10 feet. I'm just going to say 10 feet because the shapes are misaligned here.
What is this thing?
I promise from now on we will only be using D&D Beyond. I just didn't have this map set up.
Oh, good.
I am going to cast Hold Person on the Big Daddy.
Okay.
He needs to make a Wisdom saving throw of 15.
Okay. I don't believe that would be a disadvantage. Or is
No,
it?
because it's a spell.
That's true.
It's an enchantment.
Wisdom save of what again?
15.
He barely fails with a 14.
He is now paralyzed.
He is standing stiff.
At the end of each turn, the target can make another Wisdom saving throw. On the success of the spell ends on the target. He's paralyzed for the duration, and that is all Sakira can do for right now.
Alright. Then we are coming up to Zenrot. You're on deck, but first, an orc is going to go. This orc specifically, actually in the back here. He is going to stay where he is. He's actually going to move a little bit to his left. He's going to stay right there. He's going to take a pot shot right at you, Sakira. That, unfortunately, is a nat 20.
Damn.
So many hits.
Rest in pieces.
You take a total of 15 damage.
15?
Yes.
Ow!
Wait, hold up. Looking at the wrong one. Sorry. That was the boss.
Goddamn.
Whoops, my bad. Alright, 14. So not much better. But
Yay!
1 point less at least. Alright, and then it is Zenrot. It's your turn now.
Zenrot is gonna undo alter self as her body unfolds from like this little goblin into a large dragon. As she casts blur on herself as she starts to vibrate like reverse flash. And then she'll use her bonus action to cast the class Blade Song as she begins to do the dragon throat singing. But because she's also vibrating, it adds like a bit of a techno feel to it a little bit.
I'm just imagining.
Yes. Yes. Exactly.
Yeah, they're all like wide-eyed. They're just like, holy shit.
Holy shit. As she's holding this amethyst sword in her mouth. Her AC is now going to be 19, and anyone that attacks me is at disadvantage.
Okay.
For 10 rounds.
Alrighty.
And I'll end my turn looking at the big bad with my sword in my mouth as I'm vibrating.
Alrighty.
As I'm vibrating.
Yeah, right.
Alright, the last orc right here is going to move straight up to you and take his attack. 24 to hit.
At disadvantage?
Oh wait, at disadvantage, hold up. My bad, rolling it again.
It's like,
Slow
fuck.
down.
Fuck that
My
orc.
bad. He misses. Sorry, I almost forgot. He misses.
Fuck that orc.
Fuck that orc. Specifically that one.
Orc.
Yeah. He misses you, and it just whiffs right by one of your after images. It is now Rayla. It is your turn.
And-
You have advantage on attack, so you can sneak attack.
And for paralyzed, it's an auto crit if you're within 5 feet. If you hit.
Oh shit!
All right.
Beat the shit out of him. Whatever can crit with the highest damage, just hit the shit out of him.
Well, she's got the sneak attack because she's got advantage.
I know somebody's gonna have to, depending on what she does, even if she can hear us right now, because I know she's driving home right now.
Yeah, I'll roll it and all that. I just need to know what she's doing.
So yeah, we'll do a sneak attack.
Okay, against who? Big Bad, who's paralyzed, or anybody else?
Who's closest to me?
Do you have an orc right on your ass?
We'll do him nice.
You gonna attack him?
Yep.
Alrighty.
Beat the shit out of him.
Grab his dick and twist it.
Yeah, his
Oh
dick
my
is
god,
twisted.
we said that at the same time. Alright, you hit him easily. And you are going to deal a total of...
In proper terms. Get shit on!
You deal enough to kill him without using your second attack.
Oh my god.
Good shit.
And then with your second attack or your bonus action dagger, what would you like to do? You can throw it at anybody in the room. There's the big boss, a warg, an orc, and another orc.
I will throw it at the big boss.
Big boss, that's an automatic crit.
Fuck you.
Yeah,
Does
get my
sneak
hands
attack
on him.
apply again, or is it just to the first of the turn?
Should
as
be on
long as-
any attack.
Any attack
Is-
with advantage.
Once per turn, you can. So it's just once per turn.
Oh, okay.
But still, I mean, you're getting.
Oh,
crit
no, it's still
damage.
plenty.
Oh, hell yeah.
If it hits, so advantage. That hits.
Good shit.
That's critical damage. So you deal a total of 10 damage to him. And that is all in your repertoire that I can see. So that will be the end of your turn.
Cool.
Unless you'd like to move. You can move, of course.
Nah, we'll stay where I'm at. It's fine.
Alright. And Acteza, it is now your turn with a warg behind you.
The one on Sakira?
Or well, yeah, I should say the boss and the warg, because it's the top of the round.
Yeah. Oh, okay, gotcha. Turn order. Never
Yep,
mind.
you're at the bottom.
Yeah. She's gonna cast Guiding Bolts on the captain there.
Hell yeah.
Does a 25 hit?
Yes.
Okay, that's some cool fucking dice.
Oh yeah, was it
That was
Mimic or
fucking-
something?
Yeah,
It's
that was
the Mimic treasure one.
Oh hell yeah.
So auto crit, so 16 plus 28, what is that? 44 radiant damage.
Okay.
And,
He is looking rougher for wear.
and then she's gonna back up to like
Take it back there, y'all.
there.
What harvest time?
That's stupid.
And I think that will be
Alrighty.
the end of her turn. Yep.
Alrighty, it is now Kilgore on deck. He's going to take 3 melee attacks. He's actually going to come right here.
He's
and,
paralyzed.
Make a.
He's paralyzed.
Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry,
Yeah.
forgot to make my wisdom save.
Get shit on.
Get shit on. What was the DC?
15.
Okay, he passes.
Motherfucker.
So now he's gonna do that.
Is the save at the beginning of his turn or at the end of his turn?
I don't know.
It's at the beginning of his turn. It has to take his action.
Oh, okay, so he doesn't have any actions left, but he can move.
Oh, he doesn't have an action?
No,
Shit.
Ha, then
Alright,
fish it
well,
out.
instead of using his action to do that, he's gonna use his legendary, action, I guess, to end an effect upon him. So now he's gonna move and do 3 attacks.
Oh, indeed.
Oh, do I get an opportunity to attack with him moving like that?
No, he just moves to your side, unfortunately.
That whore.
That's a 23 on you, Sakira.
Ow!
Another 23 on Rayla, and then a disadvantage. He does not hit you, Zinrot.
Oh, yeah.
Rayla, are you going to use your reaction for your uncanny dodge? That'll have any damage you take.
Yep. Was that a yes, Rayla? I'm gonna assume that was a yes. Alright, so she takes only a total of 5. And then, Sakira, you take a total of 14.
Motherfucker. Sakira is now, like, you said 14?
Mm-hmm.
Sakira is now, like, bleeding from, like, the nose and the mouth and her eyes. Like, she's dripping black blood everywhere.
Okay. And that's the end of his turn. The warg is now going to take its turn, and it's going to kind of jump on the boxes here as it's going to attack you, Acteza. Does a 14 hit?
Yep.
Alrighty. It bites down right on, right over your, not your head, but kind of on the side of your neck for 10 damage. I need you to make a DC strength check for me. Or save, I mean, strength save.
It's 19.
Alright, you are not knocked prone. You save. Alright, now it is Orc B coming up in the side here. Or no, Orc B died. I forgot.
Orc B is toasty.
Orc B died. He's dead. Oh no, man.
Oh, also, by the way, before I forget, Guiding Bolt, he is currently glowing with a radiant energy, and the next attack roll made against him has advantage.
Alrighty. Now we are moving to Sakira. Sakira.
Who is it?
Baby,
That's on Kilgore, so anybody that
Okay.
attacks Kilgore, the first person to attack Kilgore has advantage.
Yep.
If I have disadvantage against him because I'm frightened, does that just make it regular?
It makes it, yep, normal roll.
Let me see what I can do. Sakira is going to use. Oh, what am I going to do? Yeah, I'm going to send. Wrong. I'm going to use Vampiric Touch.
Alright, on who?
On Kilgore.
Alright.
Good call.
And now it's a. God damn it, please. A 19. Does that hit?
That hits.
Good shit.
He's going to take 3d6 necrotic damage, and I believe I get half of that as hit points.
Do you want to roll again just to make sure you don't get a nat 20 since you have advantage on it?
Oh, it's positive because he's frightened.
Oh, sorry. Yep.
You're good.
So he's going to take 12 points of necrotic damage, and
Okay.
I get half of that as health, I believe.
All right.
You're going to hit points equal to half the amount of necrotic damage. Yeah, so 6 hit points.
All right.
Oh, and then let's see. Until the spell ends, you can make an attack again each on your turn as an action.
Nice.
Wait, that doesn't make sense. So does that mean I can actually attack him again?
Let me look at it real quick.
Because what it says here is, so the touch of your shadow withered hand can siphon life from the others and heal your wounds, make a melee spell attack against a creature within your reach. On a hit, the target takes 3d6 necrotic damage, and you gain hit points equal to half the amount of the necrotic damage dealt. Until the spell ends, you can make the attack again on each of your turns as an action.
Oh, is it a concentration spell?
It's a concentration spell, so it just means you can keep doing it over and over.
So you don't have to recast. So
Yeah,
you can
so
leave
it
this up.
consumed another spell slot.
Oh.
So you can keep attacking with your
Awesome.
vampiric as long as you hit.
Yeah, and it would. So you won't use a spell slot as long as you keep concentration of it. You can just keep smacking it.
Okay.
Keep smacking it.
It doesn't say it has to be the same target either, so you can just kind of hit whoever.
Okay, cool. That is where she will have to end then.
You're like digging your claws into his back, leeching the life out of it.
Yeah, you see like these shadow hands just kind of claw up his back and dig directly to his spine.
Hell yeah. Alright, Orc A is going to take his turn, and that is Archer Man back here. Archer Man is going to actually move up now, and he is going to brandish his great axe and attack you, Acteza. He misses, and that
Good
will be
shit.
the end of his turn. He will stay right there. It is now Zinrot.
Zinra is going to attack this one.
Okay.
Let me see here. That's a 19 hit.
That hits.
Gonna be 14 plus force damage. That's gonna be 16 damage on hit.
All right. How do you kill him?
She just like let me think. She cuts going vertical from lower right to upper left as she cuts halfway through his torso before the force damage takes place, and it sends him flying to the corner of the ceiling across the room.
Okay, yeah, he just goes flying back here before flopping dead.
And then she will use her tail as her bonus action. She'll use her tail to touch the kitty, her mom's cat, and she's gonna give the cat poison dragon breath.
So don't do that because Morgar can't attack in combat.
Oh, then she's gonna give Rayla with her tail a poison dragon breath attack.
Okay.
Rayla would just need to roll on her turn if she does it. It's a 3d6 damage.
Alrighty.
And I'll end my turn.
Oh. Alright, it is now Rayla's turn. Rayla, you can attack him with your daggers twice, or you can breathe a dragon breath and then attack with a dagger.
attack with
Couldn't quite hear you there. What?
I'll attack with the dragon breath.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a 15-foot cone, isn't it?
Yep, and the DC check for the poison is Dexterity 15. The Dexterity 15.
Okay, and I'll give the benefit of doubt just because how it rules. It will just narrowly miss everybody just in front of her, so it's only hitting the orc boss because it only goes a block forward, and really the only block in front of her is the boss.
Hell yeah.
Alright, and you said it's a DC, what?
Dex 15,
Dex, gotcha.
or you take full damage and be poisoned.
He succeeds.
Damn. I'll roll for her.
Okay.
Just to make it easy. Just, what is it? They take half of 17 poison damage.
Okay, so 8. Alrighty. It is now Acteza up.
All right. Acteza is going to use 3 of her healing lights on Sakira. As a bonus action, healing her for 8.
Okay.
Thank you.
And then she's going to cast Green Flame Blade, imbuing her scythe and missing the goblin in front of her.
Yeah, unfortunately that misses the orc.
All right, orc. No orc. And that will be the end of her turn.
Alrighty. It is now Zerat, or it's now the Kilgore. I forgot his name. Kilgore and the warg up. Kilgore is going to stay right where he is, and he is going to use his last special ability to give not only himself but the warg next to him advantage on their attacks. He's using War Chief's Might.
Ooh.
And he is going to attack you, Zenrot.
What a bitch.
So it's just even since she's got the blur going.
Yep. Does a 17 hit?
Nope. She deflects his attack with her vibrating sword.
Okay. Does a 19 hit?
That hits right on the money.
Alright. You take a total of 10 damage, and that's a 10 spell save.
10 spell
Or
save?
I guess it's a con save.
For
That'll
what?
keep your concentration.
Your blur.
It's actually I get a +4 to my con saves.
Okay.
So.
Well, I'm just saying the DC's 10 for you.
Oh, okay. 11 plus 4. That's 15.
All right, you saved. That is for Shaw. And then he rolls a crit on you.
What a cunt.
The cuntiest of cunts he is.
Yeah.
That's going to be a total of 20 damage.
She just drops to the ground.
All right. And that is the end of his turn. It is now going to be the warg up next. The warg is going to attack you, Acteza. That's not a warg. I was like, why does a warg have a bow? That's a miss. And that's a miss. So the warg misses you. It's now Sakira on board.
Sakira is going to use Vampiric Touch again on Kilgore.
Okay.
Do I need to roll for hit for that again, or does it just automatically do it?
Yeah, you have to roll for hit.
Ah, damn. That's a 9.
That misses, unfortunately, friend.
I guess that's all she can do for now.
Alright, no worries, no worries. Now it is the orc's turn up next. Or no, is that the wrong one? I'm trying to think. Nope, that is the right one. It is the orc's turn in the back here. He is going to go ahead and do another attack against you, Acteza. That misses again. I am rolling poorly. I got a 7. And then it's Zinrat's death save.
I mean, from where I'm sitting, I think you're rolling fantastic.
I mean, true. I've been nailing. That is done. It is now Rayla. I almost want to say the result every time. I'm like, wait. Alright, Rayla, it's your turn. What you doing?
Who is closest to me, enemy-wise?
The orc boss is standing right in your face.
You know what? We'll use my double dagger attack on him.
Alright.
With sneak attack, since Sakira is within 5 feet.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
So that's an 8. That misses. But then the second one hits. You deal a total of 20 damage. He is starting to look on the bloody side.
Excellent.
And now it is Acteza's turn. Would you like to do anything else, Rayla?
Nope, that will be it for me.
Alrighty, it is now Acteza.
Acteza is gonna cast Guiding Bolt on the orc boss again.
Okay.
11 to hit.
That unfortunately misses.
Yeah. Using her bonus action, she's going to use a healing die, healing light to get Zinrat back up with 2 HP.
Yay!
Alright, Zinrat, you're up.
Lifesaver.
And that's your turn?
Unfortunately, yeah.
Alright, and unfortunately, it is Kilgore's turn once again. He is, let's see. He is going to just go ahead and make 3 more melee attacks. This time he is targeting both Rayla and Sakira.
Of course, yeah.
Damn, 23, 25, and a 19.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming they all hit. Rayla, you take a total of 14 damage.
Okay.
You are still standing, but you are at 6 health.
Of course.
And then Sakira. Ooh, baby, when you die like that,
Stupid.
you take 18 damage.
Owie. She is bleeding profusely from the face again.
From just the face.
It looks like she's crying black.
I gotcha. And then the warg is also going to attack you, Sakira.
Mother bitch, bring it on, you little fucking puppy dog.
24 to hit.
That hits.
That's 8 damage, and I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Can I use Hellish Rebuke as it does that as a reaction?
Sure. Warg's actually been untouched the whole time.
Warg's like, thank the gods.
Warg's like, I'm on a roll.
Okay, it needs to make a dex save.
It does so, and it rolled an 8, so I'm sure it failed.
Oh yeah, it failed. It's going to take 3 d10 of fire damage, which comes out to 13 total damage.
Alright, it is looking bloody, but still up.
And you said I needed to make a strength save?
Yes.
Oh, I'm bad at that. 11?
As the warg bites into your neck, he just kind of ragdolls you a little bit as you're thrown prone.
Yep, yeah.
And that is the end of its turn. It is now Sakira. You are up on deck. To get up from prone, it's only half of your movement speed, so really nothing else happens.
Okay, she gets up. On the... God damn it. Fuck it, she's clapping her hands together, and you see her unsheathe the Doomblade once again.
I thought you were gonna say, I don't care what the size of the room is, I cast Fireball. I was like, no!
One way to go down in a blaze of glory.
I feel like she'd be the one to do a meteor swarm if she was about to die.
I thought about it for a second.
Alright, you brandish your Doomblade.
Damn it, that's only a 9 to hit.
Who are you attacking?
The dog.
That hits.
What'd the dog do?
You
He just bit her in the fucking neck.
Oh, I know. I was just making the TikTok. What's the dog doing?
Just fucking ragdoll her whole body like it was nothing.
6 regular damage and 9 necrotic damage, so a total of 15.
That dog is dead. How do you kill it?
Like, she angrily, she slices it, like, she's so angry that she's doing a chopping motion with her Doomblade and just kind of like chops it into several sections.
Oh yeah. In my mind, all I see is almighty chop.
Like, you know how you cut like a hot dog into multiple bite-sized sections? That's what she's doing.
Yeah. All right. I'm here for it. Anything else you do?
That is all she can do.
All right. The only remaining orc is going. Or actually, no. He already took his attack. No, he's going to take his attack. Got him confused. He is going to attack you, Acteza, as any good orc should. 24 to hit.
Yep.
That is a total of 10 damage. I think everybody's in the single digits. Holy shit.
Yeah. We're doing good.
Yeah, y'all are... Alright. And that is his turn. It is now Zinrod up.
Zinrod will use her main action to cast Blur, but she's gonna twin magic. Who looks the most fucked up out of the group besides her?
Oh, by the way, I will just for the sake of things, you also have a path to your right here, Zinrod, and of course you can all try to go down the path you came from if shit gets too crazy.
Okay. Who else looks the most wounded besides me?
The lowest in health in turns would be Sakira. She's bleeding the most from your eyes.
I'm gonna cast Blur on myself and use Twin Magic to target Sakira with this, so we're now both vibrating.
Okay.
I'd say because it's my magic, her eyes and my 4 eyes are also glowing purple as we're vibrating. And then my bonus action, I'm going to cast Blade Song and begin the Techno Dragon throat speaking.
Match your eyes.
Yeah, match it, yeah. Hell yeah. It looks like a reverse flash, but purple eyes.
Twinsies.
Yeah. And I'm gonna move myself here and end my turn.
All right. And next up is Rayla. It is your turn. You have the orc boss straight in front of you, and then another orc basically right behind you.
We will go for the orc boss still.
All right, you go for it with all your might. Are you just a dual daggers again?
Is anyone still close enough for me to do sneak attack still as well?
Yes, and
Yes.
roll an
You just
advantage
rolled
because
a
you got
crit.
flanking.
Oh, that's right. You rolled a 26 and you rolled a natural 20.
And that's why you rolled the advantage.
and that's why we play, baby. That's what we're doing. I'm gonna go ahead and give you. I'm gonna assume you're gonna do the crit damage on your sneak attack.
Yes.
Okay, so you deal 8 damage, and then holy hell, you deal a total of 40 damage.
Jesus.
My boss.
Take
He is starting to cough up blood like on the floor in front of everybody, but he is still holding up. He raises his shield up and just bashes on. He's like, "I can take it. Can you?" And anything else you'd like to do on that turn? Actually, you have nothing else you can do. So that's your turn.
Yeah, I think that's everything, isn't it?
You used it all. Acteza, it is now up to you.
Frontier's unlocked, baby.
Acteza is going to cast Sacred Flame on the orc crossbowman, Dex 15.
Dex 15. Where's my orcs? Where's my orky? He fails.
So he's going to take 10 radiant damage.
Okay. He is looking pretty bloody.
And then she's going to use one of her healing lights on herself. And due to her radiant soul, where is it? Not radiant soul. Where's my feet? So I get it correct.
I thought you said, "Where's my feet?" Like, "Where's my feet?" Like your
Yeah.
feet is at the end of your legs.
Gift of the ever living ones. Whenever I regain hit points and my familiar's within 100 feet, I max the die roll, so I get to heal 6 off of that.
Okay. So you healed 6 off of that?
Yep.
Alrighty. And then if that's the end of your turn, we go to the top of the round with Kilgore. Kilgore is looking bloody as hell as he is just surrounded. He's gonna take 3 more multi-attacks.
Jesus, I'm gonna die.
Hey, well, you're blurring right now. You're vibrating, so you got
That's
a chance.
true. Let me remember that. Disadvantage. 8.
You're
That
vibrating.
misses you, Zenrot.
Ha!
And then disadvantage again.
Get
11.
shit
That
on!
misses you,
Get
Sakira.
Thank God.
And then what's Morgar's AC?
Not great. It's a 12.
That hits. What's his health? Or her
Solid 2.
Morgar is now, I guess, dead or unconscious.
It would just disappear.
Oh no, wait. Yeah, I dealt 8 damage, so definitely dead. So Morgar just kind of poofs into some magical smoke, I'm guessing.
Cat's like, oh.
Just like meow. And that is the end of his turn.
What's the cat do?
It is now Sakira. It was looking at me wrong.
Okay, give me like 5 seconds. I've got my hands in between fan blades trying to paint the ceiling.
I gotcha.
Yeah, for flavor, so Morgar was on Zenrot, so like what I imagine is the orc boss was actually making an attack at Zinrot and fucking missed and hit Morgar instead.
Okay, that
Basically.
Oh yeah.
the dragon breath attack that Zinrat gave me. Can I use that on Kilgore?
You
Did
could?
she give you one?
I did
Last session.
Yeah.
Does it last that long?
It's wait, we did a long rest though, didn't we?
Yeah.
Nah, it's
yeah.
gone.
It's been like hours.
So it's
Womp,
gone.
womp.
Then she is going to. God damn it! I am all out of attack slots, motherfucker. Alright, fuck it. She's gonna.
Hit him with that
attack
Doom
Kilgore
Blade.
with her Doom Blade. Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep going for it.
Bloom blade that bitch.
Doomblade does damn good damage, so.
That's if she hits.
Well, she got her fucking hit. Well,
That misses. Womp womp.
just know if any of us die, it's on you. I'm kidding.
It's all on you, Sakira.
You
did this
missed
to
the
us.
one. You missed the one golden opportunity.
Yep, nope, that's all she can do. I'm out of attack slot, so I can't even do fucking Misty Step as a bonus action.
Damn. In other words,
So that's the end of your
wearing-
turn?
Yep, I lay my trap card face down and then my turn.
Alright. Kilgore is going to activate his last legendary trap card. As he's going to turn around at you, Zinrod, and just go for a Hail Mary attack.
oh, punk ass bitch.
Still at disadvantage, though. Does
Hey.
a 15 hit?
No, and she's just making these vibrating techno dragon throat noises, just looking at him.
Like, you can't see me as he unfortunately misses.
There's like
Hell yeah.
claw marks on the table from her going back and forth.
Does a 24 hit though? Because
Yes.
if you remember right, he can do 3 in an action.
Yeah, that hits.
I almost wanted to say, but wait, there's more.
More. That's stupid.
That's 12 damage.
Oh yeah, she just fucking drops down on the table like a loud thud as her and Sakira stop vibrating.
And he just looks at the rest of you. I'm taking her with me if I'm going, and
Oh,
he's just gonna attack you again
Oh.
at advantage.
Oh.
25 to hit.
Yeah. And it's a critical.
Damn.
Oh yeah, it's
Fucking
critical.
Kilgore can suck a fuck.
So how does this work? If you get attacked, isn't it like an automatically 2 failures or something?
It's
It
just an auto 1 unless you do, I think, double their health or some shit like that, right?
If it's double their health, they automatically die. I know that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it's just
it's
1
2.
automatic, right?
No, it's 2 automatic. If they do a direct hit.
I believe it's 2 if I remember right.
Or
So-
if you're a DM, you incorporate the coup de grace thing. But that.
I'm gonna
That's
say
fucked
I'm gonna say it's 2. It's just 2 fails automatically.
Okay.
And that's his attack. As it is now Zinrot's turn, I'm gonna roll your death save.
God damn it.
Damn.
Damn!
We're gonna continue on.
Do I
We
wanna
don't know the
what
results
happened?
yet, but we're gonna continue on. Rayla, it is your turn.
All right, we will do the. Oh, damn
Hang
it.
on, let me mute my mic real quick.
I'll say there's one orc right behind you looking real bloody, and then the orc boss is also looking very bloody. He just took down Zinrod, and Zinrod doesn't look alive.
We will attack the big guy again using my double daggers and sneak attack, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me give you advantage because you still are flanking. I'll
Well,
technically give you that.
Does it count as flanking if Zinrat's down?
That's true. Okay, I'm still gonna count the roll because I rolled it twice anyways. So you hit both of your daggers. Neither of them crit though. That is a total of 14, 22. How would you like to do this?
Yeah.
As
And it
you
goes
see
my usual, and
Kilgore,
goes straight to the heart.
hold on, real quick. You see Kilgore just annihilate Zinrat. This dragon you haven't known for long, sure, but a dragon that's cared enough for you to help you even when she was in more dire straits than yourself. He just annihilates her down into the ground. As you see him turn around, looking at all of you, with that bloodthirst in his eyes, looking to take somebody else with him. And you were just thinking about how his whole plan here is to harm this village. As you come in for the coup de grace, you stab him in the heart.
Yeah, of course.
You just start annihilating right through his sternum. At first, you're just hitting bone, but with your just like outcry, you finally stab right in the heart. As you see the light leave his eyes as he slumps over right on top of Zinrat. That is going to be the end of him. It's still an initiative though, so Sakira, you are up next. Or not Acteza, I mean, sorry.
Acteza's going to cast Sacred Flame on the remaining goblin again. Dex 15.
Okay. Seven. He fails.
All right, that's 11 plus 4 because of Radiant Soul, so 15 radiant damage.
He is dead.
So the pillar, basically you see some anger flurry in Acteza's eyes. So like the pillar of Sacred Flame comes down even more forceful than ever, and kind of like in the 1,000-Year Blood War arc where like it like sears them to the bone. That's what happens to the orc there. She'll go over to Zinrat, and if Zinrat is just unconscious and not dead, she's going to use a healing light die.
Zinrat is still alive, but barely.
Holy shit.
So you are able to stabilize her enough.
With 6 HP.
Alright, Zinrat, you are back in the world of the living with 6 HP.
Holy shit.
As this boss fight comes to a close. I think we're going to end it there for tonight since it's getting decently late.